Okay, so let's build on the evolution of leadership and focus primarily on leader centricity. It turns out that leader centricity is the biggest barrier that we have to introduce and usher in and even advance the post industrial paradigm of leadership. There's a universal obsession with leaders, and it's actually holding us back. Now, one of the aspects of leader centricity, if you think about it, is you might remember something about this from a historical perspective. There was a person by the name of Ptolemy who actually studied the stars without the help of a telescope and was able to draw what he thought was the universe. And he was pretty accurate. The problem is, even though he was quite accurate, he believed that the Earth was in the center of the solar system. So it was from that perspective that he drew. We call that the geocentric universe. But it turns out that was wrong. So his assumption was incorrect. It's actually a heliocentric or sun-centered universe. So when you think about centricity, it's like putting the leader at the center of leadership and focusing on the leader, which then blurs everything else around the leader, whether it's the situation or the followers or whoever else is involved in the leadership relationship. Now, when leadership was studied, it primarily focused on one person, the leader. Now, think about this. If you were trying to understand marriage, which is also a relationship, would you only focus and study one of the people in the relationship? Of course not. You would look at the entire relationship and study all of the people involved in it. So we're having trouble moving forward. Science in the industrial paradigm is not advancing. It's only accumulating under the same rubric or the same concept of leader centricity. To go beyond that, we have to have a new conception, a new perception of what leadership is, almost at the ontological level, which means what we can really know. And we know, it's common knowledge, that leadership is not the leader. The leader was never leadership. And the biggest problem with the word leadership is that it starts with the word leader.